At a certain point in Jesus' ministry, there were others that didn't belong to his group. They weren't disciples, but they liked what he was doing, and they began to imitate him, to do a replication of his ministry. And so the disciples, they become frustrated with this, and they ask Jesus to make that person stop. And Jesus simply answers in Luke 9:50, whoever is not against us, that person is for us. And by saying this, he elevates the priority of partnership. And if we're in the church and we're teaching our discipleship classes, we really want someone who's been discipled in our church, who believes the things that we believe about God, about the Bible, to be teaching that class. But in most situations, we can find ways to partner with people. Sometimes that means we get to partner with other like-minded churches to accomplish a goal, or a Christian organization, even a non-Christian organization, or a government institution. So, for example, if we are doing a food drive and we're gathering food, we're happy to take that from whoever is willing to give in order to make our community more redemptive in feeding the poor among us. Or if we are trying to get hats and gloves together for kids, pretty much anyone in our community who values children, right, can participate in that ministry, and we would be willing to partner with them. And so what has to happen is that we have to check our default settings. And so there's a way that in some long-time established churches that our default setting is a bias against partnering. We just want to do it ourselves, our own community, reaching out, getting the credit, or just making sure that we don't have like random people who don't espouse the same belief that we have, being seen and being a part of it. But that's really not what Jesus valued. Jesus valued diverse people coming together to work for the common good. And so what we want to really do is to reprioritize partnering, and so that our default setting changes in such a way that we try to figure out what are the best ways we can partner with multiple types of groups and people. But our prayer point today has to start at the heart of the matter, and that's in the church. That among ourselves, we experience a sense of unity around our mission and vision, even though we know that we come at that from diverse backgrounds. And so what we want is to celebrate diversity among us while being unified together for mission. And so our prayer point today is simply this, that we would be unified in our vision and our mission. Be blessed.